Yeah, not real.
Silver down 70 cents in the last 2-3 minutes. Now beneath $80 in silver.
All right.
Silver down.
Equity's pulling back a little bit.
Here. Silver back above $80. What did he say? Crude's holding steady, $58.19. Saw the Dow move first. Downside Dow. About 100 points. Yeah, about 100 points off the highs there. Yeah, 69 half last trade. 5 minute just opened.
My target's going to be 690s, 700 even. But we need to break through this consolidation to the downside if we're going to go. It's
Can you show us
we're
why,
still
Dakota?
holding. Yeah. So if we pull back, if we zoom out, right, you can see yesterday's high was right around there. These 690s, 700, and that's simple as that, Hogue. It's not extremely complicated, but if we do get that pullback, that would be my main target. Seen some resistance, maybe at 675 for a runner, but yeah, 690s, 700 is my first target to the downside if we do start to see a sell-off.
Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah, we saw gold. Gold sold off about 14. Gotcha. Nothing from the president. NQ about 20, 25 points off the highs, holding 25,750. Silver back above $80.
Okay. Yeah, Tesla's down over 3%. Yep.
Right.
Seeing the sell off.
69.68.
Still short, Dakota.
You're still short as well?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I meant Tesla. But yes, in the MES.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice work, man. I know you were out last week, but I ended up getting into a short Tesla the last week of the year at and it paid a pretty penny. I just have a hard time holding a short.
Yeah, shorts are fickle. Like I covered the Carvana, but like kept going. But I've learned my lessons the hard way.
All right, silver down a buck. So silver down a buck in the last 6 minutes or so.
I just closed my position. This is a loss.
Flat? Okay.
Yeah, I'm flat.
69. All right, very good. Looking for the next setup, Jacob. We talked about yesterday. We're looking for longs, or has that changed?
Yeah, no, it doesn't change. I still think about longs. Just wait for more confirmation. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Nice cut. We got silver down a buck in the last 7 minutes. We're trading $79.72. Gold down $15 in the same time period. Yeah. Buyers stepping back in the Dow. 71% short tilt in the ES. 70% short tilt in the NASDAQ. At the bottom of my Top Step X.
NASDAQ's just resilient, man. We came down to these 730s and bounced.
Mm-hmm. Chad's fired up. Chad supposed to stay locked in here. Click subscribe, please. Click like. Click thumbs up. Click the notify bell if you'd be so kind. What happened to Leon? Remember Leon? Leon would just light us up in all caps. Leon, where are you? Absolutely just scream at me.
His aneurysm might have burst finally.
I hope not. But yeah, Leon, please, we're looking for you.
Ooh, there's always a character in chat.
Just light me up.
My favorite traders.
What was that, Hogue? My favorite traders are all the traders. It's like you're running for office, man.
Nah, I love
Ooh,
everybody.
they're the dip buyers in gold. I'm at $8 turnaround now, $9 turnaround, 44.82. Last trade, we were just trading 72s.
All right.
Silver take the lead. Not yet. Take a look at crude. Crude rocking. Markets aren't moving right now.
Not really.
Yeah,
We're trying to
crude's
push back down.
Hope for president? I agree, Brandon. That'd be incredible. That would be incredible.
Just a love fest.
69.67 last trade. ES. Getting 10 points off.
Whiskey in every cabinet.
Hey.
Oh,
Eddie VP. They'll get my vote. Absolutely
Hey.
get my vote.
oh yeah.
6 days, by the way. 6 days.
Well done. Well, yeah.
Nice work.
No whiskey in your cabinet.
No whiskey in my cabinet. Well, there's lots in there, but I can't touch it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm with you on that, Hogue. I do take a sabbatical on New Year's Day. I like to celebrate New Year's Day. Usually have a party, but so I continue at least through Groundhog's Day, but we'll see.
Yeah, you guys are gonna need it after this weekend, though.
Ah,
I see what you're doing.
Celebrating.
why?
see
Because
what
we'll
you
be
do there.
celebrating.
Yeah.
No.
Taking a look at these equities, look at the VWAP, definitely upward sloping. About 9 points from overnight VWAP in the ES, 69.57. We just
Yeah, we're back down to these 730s. If we could break through these 30s, then I could definitely see 700 or these 690s coming into play.
Oh, look at the chat. Tristan in the chat. I assume you're talking about equities. Failed upside auction? Question mark. Hogue.
Nope.
No.
Haven't looked above the initial balance high. Right now, it's a normal trading day.
Normal
There's
trading day.
nuance to that. There's nuance in that though, Hogue. The auction was
There
to
is
the
nuance in
upside.
that.
Auction was to the upside. We're selling off now. But I know for his Hogue's definition is not. But 3-bar reversal.
By definition, no.
No.
NASDAQ defending these 30s.
And there, yep. We can get the push beneath it. 5,740 last trade. Jack, update the position against short one MES 69.73, correct? Trading 69.66.
Right back down. Okay, so sellers are starting to sell these little bounces here. Bitcoin down 1%.
Is it?
Yeah, the spot's trading at 93,700.
We are monitoring what the president is saying in the background. I can show you that. We're just talking about elections at the moment. Keep an eye on oil as well. Again, speaking to GOP lawmakers. Silver. All the bull run silver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hanging out right at 80.
Here we go. Supreme Court says Friday is an opinion day with tariffs pending. Headline just hit. So Friday, opinion day with tariffs pending. Okay, there you go. What's
You know
up,
what else is
non-farm
Friday?
Friday? We
Yeah,
non-farm.
yeah,
We
non-farm.
got jobs reports. We got
Non-farm.
ADP tomorrow. It was really going to start picking up. But there you go. Friday, Supreme Court. Opinion with
Things are back in schedule. Feels good now that everything's in line.
Thank goodness. I'm still holding bid here. 69.67. Yeah, still holding this level.
They're trying to break down though. Showing some weakness here in the equities. There's a little push. A little push.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Q might want to take the lead to the downside here
Yeah.
with the equities. Dow holding. ES not convinced just yet.
I'll work a bid at 6.99.
All right. Last trade 720.
There's a fleshy.
A fleshy
Yeah.
flush.
We
Fleshy.
caught a Dow caught a bid here. Oh, what's that delta now?
ES
What's positive? Positive.
positive 3,900,
All right.
NASDAQ positive 1,900.
Okay. So we did see that pull back a little bit.
Mhm.
See if we
And
can
Q's
get
going to
that
need the
follow through.
flush. And Q, will it get the push lower?
I feel like I should always slack you those numbers so we can like have a timestamp and watch it throughout the day.
Yeah, well, like in the back of my head, I got an idea when they were, what the numbers
You
were.
are good at that.
Higher
You
or
do
lower. So I know if
keep
they go
track of that
higher.
shit.
In my head,
You're
if
good at
just,
that.
We got a nice little pop in the VIX, probably maybe off that Supreme Court stuff, injecting a little uncertainty into the market.
I like it.
Yeah.
We're above 15.
Okay. What's the next move going to be? Top of the hour here, 14 minutes. 14 minutes. We are inside the initial balance right now.
Almost to the 700. We're getting close.
Pulling to 714. Dakota's talking the NQ right now. But watching the ES
Yeah.
here, Jacob still holding bid. I've got the Dow kind of catching a bid.
Still short 2, Dakota?
Still short 2 from 54. Hope. Yep. My first take profit is at 6.99.
You know what I'm thinking.
10%. I know what you're thinking, Hogue. Yeah.
Buy one for the break.
I went I went for the
Make them think
breakdown.
you're
Yeah.
long.
Love that.
Make them
Make 'em
think you're
think you're-
long.
Oh, man.
You want to buy one for me, Hogue?
Sure.
But he would be long, though. If he did, then Hogue would be.
I know.
Then it's going
It would be. Yeah. Well,
Then he would be.
I'll buy one at 6.99 so it thinks I'm buying it there.
There you go.
there you go. There you go.
All right, we got Dow turning around a little bit here. About 30 points. 30-point push higher here. Now 40 points. 49,380. See if the S&Ps, the ES, you want to take the lead from the Dow, the YM here. Looking for that same setup, Jacob?
Yeah, I'm looking for longs. Price is doing a pullback right now. But yeah, I will stay patient, not trying to chase or FOMO or anything. Just being patient and following the plan. That's it.
Good stuff. Stick to it here. Well, gold was able to recover most of that sell-off back up to 44.88. Well, 89s. Market's taking a bit of a breather right now, pretty much across.
There we are. I mean, Nvidia is still up 1%. Amazon up 2.2. Broadcom up 0.3. Palantir is up 2 and a third.
Speaking of
The rest is down.
NVIDIA, the boss, Jensen himself, will be speaking at noon Central. For those
That's right.
to whom
Yeah,
it
he's
may,
scheduled to speak
concern.
today.
Yeah.
He is the boss, huh?
71% short NQ tilt right now. Average price of, we've seen some 70% long, 70% short tilts in NQ a lot today. Average price, that's 71% short. Pretty much right here, right now. Where do I take this next? All right, Hogue. So we got those initial balance high, initial balance low prices. We got the top of the hour in about 10 minutes. What do we do with those? What do we do with those prices? We're inside that range right now. You want to see how we get to it? What are you looking for, Hogue?
So, all
See where
right.
volume's at.
So let's just look at the NASDAQ. All right.
Okay.
So let's start with the daily. I want to see what the ATR is. ATR, average true range, is 399. So our entire session today is about 250 points. So there is, a good probability of range extension outside of the initial balance one way or the other. Right now, because we haven't traded outside of the initial balance, we're setting up a normal trading day. A normal trading day sets the entire range for the regular trading hour session within the first hour. The initial balance remains the high and the low for the entire session. I'm not expecting that to happen. If I were, and right now, I mean, there is a good probability of that happening. What we would do is we would fade the extremes. We would sell up against the initial balance high. We would buy against the initial balance low because that gives us our best opportunity to limit risk. So we get another chance at IB high. We can look for a cheap short up there. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's not going to cost us a lot. Then we can look for a failed auction or a selling tail above the initial balance for a move back to the downside. If we rotate all the way to the IB low, shorts at the IB high are going to be happy. If we get to the IB low and we can't take it out, if we're playing for a normal trading day, in other words, the entire daily range is going to be in the first hour of the trade, we look for longs against the initial balance low, helps us limit risk. If it doesn't work, it doesn't cost us much. And then we, if we do get stopped out, then we monitor for either continuation or a failure and a move back into the initial balance for a rotation higher. Right here, not much to do in my time frame. If I'm not short up here, I'm just going to be patient and wait for the next opportunity.
Jack, do you see
Does that make
that?
sense?
It does.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're looking
Yeah.
for energy, if we can extend or
Yes.
the extremes.
Yes. It's
Let's see
all
what happens with
context. I mean, we're waiting for a lot of information as far as employment is coming, Wednesday, Thursday, tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. Lots of information coming out. We've got a little bit of a smaller, extended trading hour range. What do we have as far as the regular trading hour? 171 points. What did we do yesterday? 170 points. So we've already matched the range from
Ooh.
yesterday.
Here goes the NASDAQ, too.
All right, we'll see how this plays out. We got a little further clarity on what's coming on Friday from the Supreme Court. But right now we're seeing some selling here in the equities. I guess a little bit.
Yeah.
We get
we
down
got
to
that news real
Jack, go ahead.
quick.
Can I
Go ahead.
Yeah.
The
U.S. Supreme
TM
Court has
special in
designated.
the chat. You are right. 90% of the time, approximately, the initial balance gets broken on one side or the other or both. 90% of the time. Normal trading days are rare. Thank you. Go ahead, guys.
Cool. All right. U.S.
Whoa, there you go.
Court has designated
profit hit.
Friday. Yeah, here we go.
We'll tackle it later, Jack. Let's watch these markets. Yeah, Friday. We'll talk about what's going to happen on Friday with the Supreme
Probably
Court.
ties in with it.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. I'll read it, Jack. You watch these markets, and I'll get your take on it.
Gotcha.
U.S. Supreme Court has designated Friday as an opinion day, signaling that this will be the first opportunity for a verdict on President Trump's global tariffs. The notice on the court's website comes as the justices return from a 4-week vacation break. Nice. And then
Nice.
the
4 weeks.
courts never specify in advance which decisions are ready for release. But given the court's fast treatment of the matter thus far, a tariff determination seems possible. Jack, what does that mean? Sounds like we're gonna
No,
get an answer.
it means that we've injected new information to the market, specifically more uncertainty. We've seen the VIX pop off of that.
Mm,
Will make for an interesting week up to Friday. We only had one MES on. I covered it down around VWAP, close enough for it. So we're
nice.
flat right now, minus the oil.
Very good.
Nice trade, Jack.
You as
Dakota,
well.
did you take one?
Congrats, Jack.
Yeah, one take profit at 6.99, and I tighten my stop loss. I have one more running from 7.56.
Oh.
I'll trail this. There's a chance we go back down to settlement, which is 120 points lower here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jack, what was your P&L on that?
Oh, just $67. We only took it on. That's the problem with being short in these markets is we got a little bit of news here. This could sell off a bunch more. If I had had more contracts on still, I would have just started covering there.
Well, what are the markets seeing? Is just uncertainty? Are they seeing it sounds like we're gonna uphold the tariffs? Is that kind of since it's such a quick determination? I mean, it's a quick turnaround, or it's just uncertainty, essentially what's
I
happening here.
mean, I don't even know. There's just going to be a lot of uncertainty. I don't even know which is better for the markets because there's going to be, you know what I mean? Like there could be
Right.
some friction and chaos if they do overturn the tariffs. It's like, well, who pays who then and how?
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
so I think it's just like,
We're seeing
okay,
some
if you're
selling.
sitting on a bunch, there's a lot of people sitting on a bunch of profits and stuff. Do you want to roll the dice now, knowing whatever could happen the next few days?
Yep. Good call. Yep, we're seeing some selling here. About 90-point sell off from the highs in the NQ. Now we're trading right to overnight VWAP in the NQ 25,679. The ES about 20 points off the highs. Now trading 69.57. More selling coming in. Dow selling off as well.
Ooh. That
I
three-bar
guess what
reversal
I'm saying.
lived up to its hype.
I guess what I'm saying here is obviously anything can happen and it could bounce back, but I would be cautious of just like, oh, it's a dip, let's buy, which has been a great strategy so far in this new year. Why would they overturn it? I have to be careful here because little secret, I am not a lawyer or a constitutional law person, but there are some questions. I think the question revolves around whether you can use the power that they said to enact tariffs when you're not, what's a national emergency or what's a war on something. We're getting a little bounce here.
Trying to
Copy that.
trying to hold these 90s and 80s.
Mhm.
This is yesterday's highs that I was referring to.
Okay. Top of the hour incoming. So president, not much from the president. Gold didn't react too much. Silver still holding bid in silver, 40 cents off the session highs.
Nvidia has retraced, and it's only up 0.4% now.
Okay. So overnight view up. We got another push higher here in gold. Take a look at that crude trade, the house account. And house account short two micro crude from $58.69. Still about 50 cents in the money right now. So you trade 58.16.
Don't forget, we did take one off at $58 even. Only short one.
Okay. Man, nice cover on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yesterday's value low.
You're right. It was the 4-week vacation in that. What are they in school?
Man, oh man.
You don't even get
You
4
know
weeks
those
for school except during the summer.
you know their vacations are nice too.
Yep.
They're not going to the Dells. They're not going to the Dells, I'll tell you that. 69.59 last trade in the ES. And cute. Andrew like that one. 25,693. Let's trade.
I mean, maybe Comey Barrett is. She was living in South Bend.
Oh yeah, there
Dell's
you
is
go.
like, the
Indiana
French
Beach.
Riviera, if you're
Indiana. Indiana.
stationed in South Bend.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
In a bit of a holding pattern now. Top of the hour in 20 seconds.
All right.
Let's see what Marcus want to do from here. Again, with the president speaking. All right, Chad. Now,
Get all 9 of them on the duck boat, Andre.
I've been on
Be
that thing,
fun.
man. I've been on that Tommy Bartlett water ski show. I've been on that thing. Pirates Cove. Oh, I've been there. All right, here's the top of the hour.
Kalahari Resort.
All right, Jacob Trades. Stay in there. We'll see you in the chat. Jacob, couple words before you get out of here. I saw what you saw the setup there. You manage your losses though. But Jacob, couple words. Thank you for joining us again. We'll see you again. But Jacob, please.
Yeah, this is just probability, so that's fine. I took a loss. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate you. I'm grateful. Great trade from Jack and Dakota. Congrats to you guys. And thank you, Andre and
Yeah.
Og.
Oh man,
So have a good day and
I love him.
peace out, guys.
Thanks,
Dude,
Jacob.
Jake,
All
Thank you,
right.
have a good
Jacob.
one.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining
Bye.
us again.
Enjoy your
Jacob
day.
Trey's joining us. All right, let's throw it to James, Dr. Volatility. James, what do you got for us? We got things cooking here. What's up, James?
We do. I hear the sirens, which means it's only one thing. It's 10 a.m. on the first Tuesday of the month, everybody. How we doing? We're finally in it. 2026 is here. And with 2026, you can join the Top Step Discord if you're not already a member. Top Step Discord, it's the place to be for all things Top Step related. You can find other traders, find a trading buddy. You can join the Top Step TV channel, talk to all your other Top Step TV fans in Discord, even once the show is off air. In addition to that, you can find channels where you can talk about your favorite products, your favorite time zones to trade in. And if English isn't your first language, well, we've got rooms for every language out there. So you can find another trader and talk the talk that you know about trades. Get quick support when you need it from our Discord mods and never trade alone. We're going to drop the link in the chat. Be sure to jump in it now and join the largest trading Discord community out there. We can't wait to see you in our Discord. It is the place to be. Classes happen in there all the time. So if you ever are looking for more one-on-one coaching, you can find it in our Discord. Seriously, join it and never trade alone. Now, back to back with more educational information. Group coaching continues on today at 12:15 p.m. Central Time. Group coaching. If it's your first time here with us on Top Step TV, group coaching is the point in the show where our Top Step TV personalities and coaches sit down during their lunch hour and answer your questions live. Today, we have Vince, Hogue, and Hoop. They're going to be sitting down and answering your trading questions. I'm sorry, no Hogue, JD, Vince, and Hoop. Still 3 great TV personalities to answer all of the questions you may have. And if you're wondering how do you get them to read one of your questions, well, take a look at the chat. You'll see it pinned to the very top. Submit your questions for group coaching. Click on that link, fill it out with your trading question, and then tune back into Top Step TV at 12:15 p.m. Central Time today to see if your question is answered live on air. And don't worry, we do keep all of these questions in a doc. If your question isn't answered today, tune back in all week long. We do try to go through each question from all the days past. That's what we got going on here on Toss Up TV today. We got more market action coming your way, a lot of great guests still to come. But before we go back to the guys on Fast Markets, we're going to talk about home pricing. That's right. The American dream of owning a home has stayed just a dream for many, as high prices have made home ownership unaffordable. But some realtors say that 2026 could be the year for potential buyers as prices and interest rates begin to drop. In today's Consumer Watch, Jen Sullivan explains the 5 potential things homeowners should do right now to be in a good position to make competitive offers during the spring housing market.
High prices, high interest rates, and low inventory have shut out many potential home buyers in recent years. But many housing experts say 2026 could open the door to more affordable housing options.
All this new home supply is hitting the market at a time where the demand is still somewhat sluggish.
Lawrence Yoon with the National Association of Realtors says more inventory means less competition for home buyers. The other good news is home prices are starting to dip. The latest data shows the median existing home sale price in November was just over $409,000, a slight drop from October. And mortgage rates are starting to drop as well. As of last week, a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage was 6.15%, according to Freddie Mac.
Even a quarter point change could mean about $50 savings per month, which translates into about $600 annually.
Yoon says spring is when most homes come on the market. So if you're looking to buy, here's what Yoon suggests you do now so you're in a good position to make a competitive offer in a few months. Set a budget. Save for a down payment. Make sure your credit score is good. Get pre-approved for a mortgage. And don't take out any big loans like a car payment.
That scares off some of the lenders, or they will charge higher interest rate to compensate for larger debt load.
Yoon says homes are sitting on the market for about only 40 days from listing to contract signing, so buyers do need to act fast and be prepared. For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
Thank you, Jen Sullivan. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen Sullivan. We've got but I love that.
Who was that? Was that you,
Jack?
Jack?
That's her news voice. That was Jen Sullivan.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that was Jen Sullivan. All right. Again, pin to the top of the chat. Get those questions in for group coaching. JD, Vince, and Hoop. What a trio. Get those three with your questions.
I did move my stop loss to 738. Still short one from 756.
Okay. Those group coaching questions in. Oh, all right. JD, Vince, and Hoop. Vince and Hoop. All right. Got London close in about 24 minutes, bottom of the hour.
Yeah, we might see some buyers step in here. And Nvidia's back to break even. Might turn red. I think there's still room to the downside. Settlement in the NASDAQ. Still got 88 points to go to the downside. So still room.
Yeah, I like the we're still about 12 points above the support level from earlier in the ES. That's kind of where I'd be waiting. I'm not even sure if I want it.
Woo.
There's just been uncertainty injected here.
This is a big deal, Jack. Yeah.
It could be, but the problem is we don't know.
That's all, yeah.
And when you don't know, you take risk off the table.
You don't know. Now you know.
Yeah.
We're seeing the gradual continuing to. We're down 130 points, 130 points now off the highs in the NQ. The selling began about 40 minutes ago, right on the session highs. And we're continuing the same thing in the. See, Dow is not selling off like ES and NQ right now. Dow is still right near the highs, but we're watching this thing continue to push lower now. 25,650 in the NQ, now 645 ES, now down about 25 points off those highs in the last 40 minutes or so.
We got all of the hateful 8 in the red, except for Amazon's up close to 2%. Amazon was kind of the laggard last year. Saw Amazon catching a lot of love in 2026 investment theses. Isai.
Cody, you're sitting on a 100-point banger here, aren't you?
Yes, Hogue. I didn't want to say anything yet, but I still think there's.
Oh, sorry, I didn't say that.
Downside. Yeah. I took one for profit, right? I bought one for the break, and it keeps on breaking. Just gonna continue to trail this down. I don't mind a pullback. I like a pullback, so I could have a reference point to move my stop loss. But I think
I've heard you say that before. I think you're the only person that likes a pullback.
I mean, it just gives you a point of interest to manage your risk. Of course, ultimately, I'd love for this market to just keep dropping in my direction, but pullbacks are good.
Straight to your target.
Yeah, exactly, Hogue. Just like it does my stop losses.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind a quick stop loss. You find out quick if you're wrong.
Yeah.
Again, bottom of the hour, 20 minutes till the London close. Get on to initial balance low. Didn't get there. ES or the NQ. Ho, what did you have for a gold delta? You took a peek above 4,500s.
Yeah, it's
Now we're trading
negative.
4,3.
Negative 214, sitting right at the, I'm going to say it again, the initial balance high.
Yep. Taking a breather. Right now, we're taking a bit. Silver has taken a breather.
Yeah,
And
stuck at
we
80.
still above
80 is a
80 bucks.
big number for silver, I think.
Oh, yeah. $82.67, all-time highs there. Dow got within 20 points of making new all-time highs that is set yesterday. See if they got another run in it here. About 80 points away from it. The middle of the ranges for now. Oh, I haven't taken a peek at MBT. What's going on in the MBT? A lot of people bullish.
today.
93,815. A lot of bulls. A lot of bullish. Feels like a bullish sentiment coming into January for crypto. It is up so far.
I had to say that, didn't I, Dakota?
Yeah, you had to say it.
Yeah.
It's
But-
all right. I'm not superstitious. Just a little stitious.
At all?
Little stitious.
Just a little stitious.
We got a 500 lot on the offer in the NQ up at 695, 25,695, 500 on the offer, 20 points higher right now.
We've seen a couple of those big ones come in at the offer.
Yeah. 25,695 using that level 2 data on Top Step X. See a 500 lot sitting up there. We had a 700 lot on the offer earlier today at 650s. That was filled. We had a 400 lot, 25,695. That was filled also. See if that will be the case for this 500 lot. That's about 20 points higher.
Yeah, you can see it
We're
right
trading right now.
here. 695 right there.
See, it just sticks out.
Yeah, you can see the difference. See how these are the asks. See how tiny it is compared to the bids. The bids, you can see the like 5, 6s, single digits, and these are just not moving as much. Scroll up. There's that 500. See if we go fill it.
Closing in on it.
Guys, took my eyes off the ball. We're getting close to 4.2. We're trading 4.19.
There's your uncertainty.
In the 10-year right now.
There's your uncertainty.
All right.
Another push higher here.
Why have I not moved my stop loss further? Well, I took profit for one, and this is in the green. You look at this 5-minute chart. That's the only reference point I have right now. I will zoom into this 100 tick, right? See that this 100 tick, there's that resistance. I've debated to move my stop loss based off of this. Oh, that's a horrible up. Careful what I draw here. Resistance right here. I'm going to wait for the 5 minute to see if we can make a lower high. So maybe something like this. If maybe I'd like to see us go fill that 500 contract and then reverse. But if we do make another leg lower, then that will give me a better reference point to move my stop. I want to make sure I give this market room to breathe.
Shadow Monarch, if the size is on the ask side, that means that they're looking to sell a limit order of that amount. If it's on the buy side, they're looking to buy a limit order of that amount.
The floor, we called them bids and offers. If you want to buy it, you place a bid. If you want to sell it, you place an offer.
If you want to pay that price to buy it, you want to pay that price to
pay price for amount, sell amount
at price.
Quantity. Yep. I still have to rehearse it in my head. even today. I still have to rehearse it in my head before I say it. Yep.
I never
But
said
all
what's
three
on
of
the
those.
ask.
What's on the
What's
ask?
on the ask?
What's on the
What's
ask?
on
What's
the
on the
offer?
offer?
What's for
There you
sale?
go. All right, we got the Dow gearing up for another run here.
What's here?
Well, that was the classic. I didn't get this, but I understand back in the day, the classic interview question for trading firms was something. It would be like, make me a market on something, and then be like, I think maybe Dan Hodgman said it was like, make me a market on the number of windows in the CBOT building and do it in 10 seconds.
Mm.
They're not looking for a real answer. They just want to see what you do with it.
Mm.
Would say the
Yeah, so
old
you could
Windows
say
or the new Windows?
Yeah. Ooh.
old Windows. So just real quick, I'd be like,
There are no windows. Yeah.
500 at 1,000. I don't know.
Well, right now we've got 500. 500 at 25,695 in the NQ. ES. Oops, 100 on the bid, 100 on the offer. Looks like buyers are starting to jump in here a little bit. President is continuing to speak. Nothing really. Here's one from the president. We have the highest stock market in the history of the United States. This is correct.
Yeah.
Next year will be the same thing, and the following year will be the same thing there.
That's what happens when you hit all-time highs, right?
That is correct. The Dow looking to make new all-time highs. We'll see if we close in on that 500 lot. Now we got 300 lot in front of there. 300 at 25,692.
Yeah, we haven't filled it yet.
No, interesting.
I'm watching to see if it chases.
Yep. People are asking, what do we do with that? What do we do with something? Just take note of it. See if we go fill it. The first three have been filled. We'll see if that happens again. But we have a 500 lot, 695. Got a 300 lot at 692. ES.
Jack, you just sent me right back to an interview I took for. I wasn't even interviewing for a job. It was just an interview for a clearing firm so that I could trade on the trading floor. I've told the story before, but I'll tell it again one of these days. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. I'm thinking about that too. I had to take, I remember in like the first round interviews, part of it was they gave you a half an hour to do a 9-question test. And I really want to see if I can write some emails and see if I can get a hold of the 9 questions. I think that'd be fun to have.
Same. Did you get the Russian roulette? Did you get that question by any chance? Did you get
No, I mean, they were all like math reasoning type
red herrings?
questions. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
say
on
we keep
the
doing
state
series
champion
threes.
math team in high school, Andre. They were much like those.
Yeah.
Humble brag.
You also
We
taught.
could
Yeah.
keep doing series 3 questions. I would vote for that.
Jack also taught a GMAT class. One of my favorite things.
There were no questions about actual financial instruments. They were all like math teasers.
Series 7. We could do series 7 questions.
Puzzles.
Again, those orders were not filled. Those now we're just hovering around. VWAP, overnight VWAP in the SNQ, same thing. It looked like Dow was going to go make another run, test those highs. About 30 points away. Silver found its range for right now, $80, or found its price, pretty much trading sideways at $80.20. And gold trading $44.89. Hogue, they want you to take me to the floor. That's where I met Hogue. On the floor 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Options floor still open.
It's tiny. I was a clerk in the beans pit. It was the runt. I was getting coffee.
Getting the beige book.
Getting the beige book indeed.
I'll have to double check. What floor did we go see? Me, Coach Jay, and Barron when we were doing some tours on with.
Yeah,
the SIBO, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
It's almost slinging size
the NASDAQ
too, right?
pit.
Yeah,
What's that?
They were slinging size, correct? So you saw
Yeah,
some.
they had some major size, like, options,
Yeah.
like, it was, like, 3,000 contracts or something, like, this guy was putting up, like, $50 million bets, like it was nothing.
Let's check back in on crude again. We're still short one. Yes, we are. Crude
Yeah.
rolling over a little bit. $58.06. Last trade.
Trimmed our stop down to 58.50.
No.
We're in this for the pain.
Soybeans. I was getting coffee from my bosses. I was getting a coffee from my bosses.
This is deja vu in crude oil. This feels like the
Hold those
exact
orders.
same house was short and market. Just that's a beautiful trade. Was it yesterday
We're
the
in it
house
for
was
the
short
pain.
crude?
That was
Friday.
gold.
Oh, that's right. It was gold. It was gold.
Yeah. And that was Friday, I think we made $700, 700 ticks.
Silver might be waking up here. Gold also. Have you seen this thing?
Then last
Push
Monday
higher.
we made 600 or 700 ticks. 3 weeks ago we made 850 ticks in a trade in gold.
I saw it to a 700
House
lot,
account.
fellas. 700 lot
Yeah, I
at
see it.
695. 695 offered 700 times. 30 points higher from where we're at.
I see it. 695.
So
Nasty.
we got the AMD CEO is
Yeah.
speaking as well. One thing I wanted to point out is this is something I want to end in 2026. One of the quotes here is, "We're in the early innings of unlocking AI." If anyone compares on this show the AI revolution or whatever to what inning we are in, I'm going to fly out there and slap you with a glove.
What about like the hole? What if like we're on the third hole of like an 18-hole course?
That's fine. That's
No.
new. It's like every joker in
Okay.
the world is like, well, we're only in the third inning. We're in the fourth inning. Oh, no, we're closer to the seventh. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
None of you know.
No, you know. So
I would say that we're
Jack, I'm definitely
closer.
on the back nine.
not true, Hogue. It's not true. You're not even making the turn. You haven't even hit the halfway house yet to get your turn, dog. You haven't even got there.
You're too kind.
I say we're closer to the beginning than we are the end. That's usually what I go for.
Well, actually, we're getting one day closer to the end every day, Dakota. that was dark.
Get deep. Getting deep here.
Yeah, we got we'll take 15 points from that 700 lot. See if we go get it.
I'd like to see it filled
Gold
and
waking
then
up.
reversed.
Yep. I know. 10 points away. Now closing in on session highs. 13 points to go. It seems to be there still.
Yeah, let's go fill it. Fill it.
Let's go
Then we
for
can
it.
turn around.
We got who's got on their screen? Closing in and filled 700 times.
Yep.
655 times. What was it 695? 695.
Now, if we turn around, I'll move my stop.
Okay, sounds good. London close 6 minutes. 6 minutes till the London close. We've got Dow continue to pop here. Seen a pop in the ES, pop in silver also. I was going to do it. Dow did not.
Relentless.
Yeah, Dow did not want to really take part in that sell-off. Things just got spicy again. Supreme Court, perhaps, to make a decision about the global tariffs this Friday. So we got jobs reports Friday. We got ADP tomorrow, private payrolls. We got initial jobless on Thursday. So things are really going to start picking up here. But here goes the Dow. New highs, Dow. 49,450. 10 points from all-time highs. Buyers
And
jumping in.
Non-farm and tariffs Friday, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
tariffs.
And we got just over 5 minutes until the London close.
Oh, nice catch there. Take a look at the tilt. 50-50 across the board. And Dow looking to close in on new all-time highs. The president was correct.
Question is, did anybody catch this 3 bar
I
to the
would
upside?
see it. Yeah. That would be a tough one. I mean,
That'd be a gutsy trade.
yeah. I mean, you're in the middle of
Yeah,
the.
it would.
I mean, yeah, you're getting long way 50% of the way down. But hey, more power to you if you did. And we got another size order. We got that 300 lot now on the offer. 715, 25,715. Offer 300 times in the NQ. About
Man,
20
a lot
points
of these
higher from where
big
we're at right
orders
now.
coming in.
All in the offer, too.
Yeah, Man Caves took it. Max took it.
Done.
It was
Oh, good. Nice job.
great trade.
Huh?
All right, that's what I wanted to
Maybe.
see.
Well,
Let's go fill
it's
that
good turns
order.
over
Little
like
juke.
that.
Let's turn around. Now I could.
Mm,
Now I'm gonna move my.
big
I can move
boy.
my stop loss. Let's move that stop loss.
We'll see that 3 bar reversal right there. Just roll over. It's be a tricky one, but if you did good
It technically
job.
worked because it
Sure,
was a
sure.
1-to-1. It's just not.
Okay.
It wasn't as. It was not as good of a risk reward as that one up here for that short. That short was a thing of beauty.
Sellers jumped in the ES 6958. We're looking at about a 6-point turnaround. They're walking this thing higher. We got gold on the move to the upside. We got silver on the move to the upside. YM got within 5 points of making new all-time highs, but sellers did jump in. London closed 3.5 minutes. That was tough.
Profit 707. Great. You got 707 for profit, Man Caves. That's you topped it.
Nice job. Nice out. They really stepped on the sell button there. 73% long tilt in the ES. We are seeing some pretty decent long and short tilts in the NQ and the ES today.
And keep pushing lower a little bit.
Is gold grinding higher now?
Man, Apple's down
Sire's on mute.
1.7. Google's
Some of
down
the thing
1.4.
with the bond yields rising a little bit
Oh,
right
yeah.
now, it's gonna be weird if they do. It's kind of like market wise, damned if you do, damned if you don't. They'll either leave the tariffs or if they say you got to repay them. It's like we've already been using that money to like pay farmers and such. So it's like I guess we just gotta auction off some more bonds, so more supply,
Yep. Money printer go burr.
higher yields.
We got all the oil we can sell now, right?
Fed. Yep. 10-year yield 4.193%. Let's see what happens here at the bottom of the hour, the London close. Another pop higher here in coming your way after London, JD.
All right. Almost the bottom
69,
of the hour.
69.57 half last trade ES. NQ.
Silver's just not done.
It's picking up. It's grinding higher this time. As opposed to really taking off. Same in gold, just grinding higher. Let's see some more sound coming in here in the ES. All right, this is what I've been waiting for. Trump, we will meet with oil companies. You know what that's about. I'm just reading the quotes here.
Oh,
Trump, we have a lot of oil to drill. Drilling will bring oil prices down further. I've been waiting for this. What is happening there? And man, crude prices going higher off of that. On and close 40 seconds, a little bit. Again, President,
be
we will
honest,
meet
like
with oil companies. You know what that's about.
how low do we want crude oil prices to be?
Their
That
stocks are
doesn't
going to
seem
get
to be
hurt.
the problem. Like at some point that just hurts the domestic manufacturers. Like, we're going to bring it down to $30 a barrel. I haven't seen gas prices changes that much.
We have all right. Let's get the London close at the bottom of the hour. London will close. Again, President now talking about oil trading $58.06. Not too much movement off of those comments. There we go. New 5-minute is open. New 30-minute is open.
London is closed.
London is
You think I was thinking maybe crude would get a nice sell off that side of the house was short.
That's what I went to.
Yeah.
First thing I went to look at.
Like, as I've explained, I mean, like, whatever happens with Venezuela, it's not going to affect what the price of 1,000 barrels of oil delivered in February is going to do, right? I mean, maybe I don't trade oil. I'm not going to go look out at the futures curve right now, but like,
I mean, well, when there's geopolitical unrest in the Middle East, it's certainly sensitive to the front on that curve. But I know what you're saying, Jack. All right. Well, speaking of that,
sure,
house count is still short.
they could embargo, like, just really quick to expand on that thought is like, yes, if there's geopolitical concerns in the Middle East, a Saudi oil field could get droned. That happened. They could embargo something. They could close a strait. That could affect prices and supply right away.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair point. Speaking of that, house account is still short one micro crude trade. Let's bring in the person that executed that trade. JD, come on in. Talk to us about this crude trade. What's up, JD? Happy Tuesday, man.
What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday to you. Yeah, we are still short one micro crude from 58.75. That was our second entry. We scaled into this position. We were looking at the 1-minute opening range breakout. Saw some selling pressure come in right away. Stopped at as Hogue would call it, the dead as high at 58.80 weekly kickoff high in crude oil. It's still sticking as the high. We're in this trade. We've adjusted our risk. We got to stop at 58.50 now. So we're in profit on this trade no matter what happens from here. So, and yeah, I agree with what you guys are saying. The lower crude oil gets, the more expensive it becomes to pull out of the ground, right? That's why we look at that Baker Hughes rig count every Friday, Jack, to see how many open and active oil and gas rigs there are in North America. Lower the price gets, sometimes they shut down those rigs. Just stressing the importance of our favorite Friday number. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at some payouts and P&Ls from yesterday. Yesterday's best live funded P&Ls. Here they are. Up at the top, Abin trading the NASDAQ products, the NQ and the MNQ, $17,985 in profits. Sydney trading gold, silver, and the NASDAQ yesterday, $16,912 in profits. Samuel trading gold and silver, nothing but metals for Samuel, $14,244. Connor G, $14,150, also trading gold, silver, and he threw in some NASDAQ to top it off. Little cherry on top for Connor. And Shang, $13,445, trading gold and NQ. Those are your top 5 live funded P&Ls from yesterday. Now let's take a look at some payout numbers. Here are some impressive numbers to start a week. First week of the year. And look at what these guys are doing. You up on top. $40,000 from the live account, from the markets, into his account, into his pocket. That is a great way to start a trading year. Efren also $35,980. Katsuyuki, $27,248. Emil, $23,449. And Gary, $22,840. We had well over 10 live